Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reading from a thread in my local moms group. If you guys aren't a part of a moms group on Facebook, then I suggest you do so because it's really helpful. You can have a lot of people are looking to trade things or looking for advice, or you can just make some wonderful friends that are local and in your area. So I'm in the Missoula mom group, and there was a lady who posted a question / concern, and it really hit home for a lot of us because there's a lot of moms out there that are struggling, that feel like they're doing everything they can, but they're still dropping all the balls that they're juggling. And I can relate to that. I really can. So there was a lot of good encouragement / ideas / I'm in the same situation comments on this thread, and I wanted to share them with you guys. For one, to let you know that you're not alone and there's a lot of people out there struggling, and two, to give you some good ideas on what other people are doing to kind of stretch their dollar and survive a little longer. So let's start off by reading the post. How do we make life work? I do not know how the cost of living has come to this. Life feels impossible to keep up with. My husband and I are working so hard, but I barely see him anymore. We are at the point where we have to decide which bills get paid and which ones can wait, and it breaks my heart.
Our kids are well fed, thank goodness for that.
But I'm skipping meals just to make sure everything stretches far enough. It's a constant juggle, and I'm wondering, how do other young families in Missoula make it work? What do people do when they make too much to qualify for assistance, but still feel like they're drowning? We're so far in debt, and there's nothing left at the end of the day. I'm trying to find ways to supplement our income, but I'm at a loss. What are some realistic options for families like ours working full-time to stay afloat? If you've been in this boat before, or if we are riding the waves together, I'd love to hear tips and tricks how you managed. Thank you for any advice or support. We're all in this together. So that was the question that was posted, and you guys feel that? Like, that was so well written, and I felt like she was talking about me too. So a lot of people also agreed with that. So now I'd like to kind of just go through some of the other comments on here and tell you what people said. Maybe if it's a good idea, or if it's just some encouragement, or just to know that you're not alone. So let's get into the comment section here. One comment read, budget shopping, meal prep, a planning dry erase calendar, and a budget board. Those are all good ideas. The next comment says, you're not alone. I don't know how much more of this we are willing to take. We need change. This isn't our fault. It's an issue with our leadership at the federal level and everything that falls below it. Some things that have helped is buying in bulk and planning our health insurance carefully. Not having a car payment helps as well, but I know that's not a reality for everyone. Oh, here's a fun one. I just want you to know that I grew up in poverty, like crazy poverty. I school shopped at the Lost and Found. My teachers bought me mittens because I had none. Those super fun days I got to spend with my teachers while everyone else went on a field trip. Yeah, those were some memories, all because I couldn't afford a packed lunch. But I didn't know. I had no idea till I was about 22 years old. My parents' love carried me through poverty, and I just want you to know I see you, and I hear you. And your babies, they're going to be okay because of you. Keep it up, Mama. You are doing the most important work. That's so inspiring. I really appreciate when people share their stories like that just to help encourage others. And it is so true that a lot of people who grow up not having a lot don't realize that it's because they're poor. They're just like, Mama always made it work. Mama always had food on the table. Mama's always made us a surprise meal, but come to find out, it's her throwing all the leftovers together so they can eat. You don't really realize how much your parents make it work until you're older. In this comment, this person offers to give them some food. I have a couple bags of food that I was planning to drop off at a local donation center, but if you want it, I can drop it off tomorrow to you. Times are tough, but as a community, we can help hold each other up, and it starts with asking for help when you need it. That is so true. And the hardest thing to do is asking for help. And I think that's why a lot of people feel shamed about going to the food bank, is because they feel like it's asking for help. And some people have no problem asking for help, so they don't feel the shame of going to a food bank, whereas other people feel shameful when they ask for help. So the fact that other people are asking for help, they feel like they should feel ashamed for asking for help. It's kind of like a weird projection thing, but if you need help, ask for help. There are so many people willing to help, and you never know if you don't ask. Here's a comment that says, a year ago, we were in the same boat. Every day was a struggle. We were going to the food bank weekly. I was asking friends for gas money. We received a pink slip on our door from the power company. Picking and choosing bills. Message me if you feel comfortable. So she's just saying, hey, if you need some help, I was in the same situation. I can talk to you if you'd like. And sometimes that's all you need is just someone who understands and who will listen. All right, here's a long one with some good suggestions. You can do lots of different things for helping with this situation, but it really just depends on what you have for food shopping, along with what you have for other things sometimes too. Do you guys qualify for LEAP at all? I don't know what LEAP is. If not, maybe you can figure out a way to get your home insulated more to help with your energy bill all year round. As for food, if you have say $300 and you're doing as much bulk shopping and dinner planning as you can, and it's still not enough, there is always the food banks. If you don't feel comfortable going to the food banks, I would be more than happy to go pick stuff up for you and would drop it off. And just the fact that someone is offering to do that for them, if they're too nervous or feel embarrassed doing that, that is great. And that's the type of community that's out there. At least here, I feel like our community is one of the best, and it makes you want to be a part of the community. And there's a lot of people out there struggling, not just moms, but, as a mom, it's nice to hear another woman's story about also going through the same thing. If you are going through something like this, or you have any tips or tricks on what you do to survive these hard times, please list them down in the comments below. We could always use some encouragement or some great ideas. That's all I got for you today with local moms struggling and going through the cost of living crisis. If you guys have any stories that you'd like to share personally, please email me at mamabairdspantry@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time on Mama Beards.